Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Your style game can enhance your physical appearance. Now this is very important. See, understand something. One of the main things if you're trying to attract a woman is your bait. She gotta like your appearance. Now, a lot of guys will say, well, you gotta have that square jaw, you gotta be 6'2", all of that. And even some guys who follow body game say, yeah, you gotta be muscular and all that. And yeah, all that helps. But what if you're not 6'2"? What if you don't have that perfect square jaw? How is it some other guys were getting a woman? Now, this is a game learned in the streets. And it's still a lot of guys, especially in more urban neighborhoods, they still adhere to this. It's your style. It's your drip. It's how you wear your clothes. Because your style is a uniform. And what it is, see, one thing with your style, it could be a magnet or a shield. See, if you have a great body or something, you still have to draw attention to it. If you have the right clothes, the right fit, which a lot of women will say they like a man's fit, it actually enhances your physical form. But if you're wearing some clothes that are loose, it's not really showing your frame or anything, it could turn off a woman. She ain't seeing it, you know, and really just the look of it. She could be turned off just by the look of the clothes. Now, some guys will say, well, if you look good, it don't matter. Well, it still depends. And see, but here's the thing. Your style is also a reflection of your personality. And see, when a woman is looking at that, they paying attention to that. They trying to get a general idea. And in fact, it can't, like as I always say, it can be a bait because it says something about you. See, I'm famous for saying a woman can suck your dick off of your shoes. Now, some guys who didn't understand that, they didn't get it, but then several women who heard the same thing, they were like, yeah. Because think about it, when a woman looks at you, she looks you up and down. In fact, some women actually said they'll start at your shoes. They looking at you up and down, they try to get an idea. How's his clothes looking? Do they match? Is he coordinated? What does it say about him? Like, I remember some women, I've known some women, they look at a guy, if he don't have a watch on, they're like, they don't have a watch on. But that's just their nature. And we do the same thing, not to the same extent, but how many men will go crazy over that woman with those tight jeans, but ignore that woman who's wearing like those loose clothes, those sweats and stuff that don't really show her body or something? Let's just be real. What are the clothes doing? They enhancing it. And see, when we talking about style, it's not even just the clothing, but it's everything else. Like I've always said, fix your face up. You know, depending on your beard game, your beard, your mustache, how you cut your hair, all of that matters. And no matter what. See, and here's the thing though, your style, it really needs to fit whatever you're presenting. Even if you're average looking. That's why I say it can enhance that. Some guys think, well, you know, I don't look good. I don't look like that model. Okay, work with what you got. Like a big one is the whole hair thing. The whole hair thing. Got a lot of guys, they going crazy because they like, you know, I'm going bald. I'm balding up here. You know, you got an industry like to try to restore men's hair. But if you're going bald, you can enhance that style by just shaving it off. And what a lot of men do, they have that bald and beard thing. That bald and beard thing, which is a legitimate style. You got a lot of guys, if the hair thinning out, they just grow that beard out. In fact, the whole beard game thing, and I ain't say it years ago, I thought it was just a fad. I did a video, I actually left it up. Somebody was like, hey, you should take it down now. No, I don't take down. I can count on my hand how many videos I've taken down. But I'm gonna stick with it because I was wrong. I didn't think beard game they think it would last, but it's big. And you know what? That's cool. I don't mind being wrong. I ain't perfect. But a lot of men, like say they don't have that like square jaw or something. You get that beard, get those cuts. You know, I was at a hair expo, natural hair expo the other day. And I'm gonna tell you what, you had some guys selling products just for the beard, even some t-shirts just for the beard, but it's style. See, your style is just your overall presentation. It's your clothes, it's how you cut your hair, it's the how you take care of your skin. All of that says something. And I'm gonna tell you the beauty of style and the beauty of the style game. As I've said before when I've talked about it, you got 100% control over it. You control what you wear. Like your genetics, you can do body game and all of that, but you can only go so far with it. Or just use the bald example. Sometimes genetically you're just gonna lose, especially as you get older. Indeed, there's some younger men, they might start going bald. Shave that shit. Shave that shit. Shave that shit. If you can grow that beard out, if you can't, just say, okay, what's the best for me? All right. Maybe you can't grow out that beard fully. Okay, do what you can. Do what you can. You can still fix your teeth. Do what you can. You know? You want to really fix it up. And also how you even keep your nails. Some women look at them. You know, what type of watch you wear. What type of watch. And let me be clear. When you have, depending on the clothes, it don't have to be expensive. There's some people, they wear non-name brands and still get a woman because that's their style. Because your style represents who you are. It's an extension of who you are. And yes, people are going to make a judgment and everything. Okay. As long as they make it on who you are. That's who you are. That's your style. That's how you like to wear things. You know? Now, if it's a style that it's you, but it don't seem to attract women or something, well, that's up to you to change it. You might be like, nah, I'm just looking to attract a certain type. Indeed, your style can because it's a uniform, it can say what social class you're in and everything. In fact, if you really get adept at it, you can look at someone's style and have a general idea about their social class, their background, their cultural mores, everything. Everything. That's how important it is. But on the bottom line is, if you want to fix up, like you say, okay, you don't look like that model, or you don't have that height, or you don't have that like totally cut body or something like that, do what you can with it. Like, let me use the body example. There's some dudes, they just bigger men. What they do, they'll fix up what they have. They'll still look good. They'll still fix up everything, you know? Even if they are, another situation, wearing glasses. There's plenty of guys, they'll just have stylish glasses. And I remember when I used to wear glasses on a regular, other than for driving. I had a few women say, when I stopped wearing them on a regular, say, I really liked you in those glasses. But it said something to them. So remember, the thing with the style is, regardless of your bone structure or your height, regardless, you can still use your style, how you wear your clothes, how you cut your hair, everything about you that you can control, type of watch you wear, type of jewelry you wear, even with tattoos, what type of tattoos you might get. You can still use that. In fact, I remember when I was working at this department store, right? And 1,000 jobs. And I remember the son of one of the workers came in, and the women were going crazy. All these young girls were going crazy over this guy. And he was tall. Okay, we'll give him that. But he drove the women crazy, not so much about his height, but his style, because they were very specific. They were calling him like a 9.9 and stuff. They were asking about him and everything. But the style he had beard game going. He had a look. He had kind of that lumberjack look at the time. He had a few tats on. He had some tats on his arms and everything. He had a nice watch on. They were like breaking this down. They were looking at his shoes, everything. The women were breaking it down because they didn't just say, "Oh, he's tall." They were looking at everything else. He had a thorough haircut, all of that. That's what they didn't use the word thorough, but they were like breaking him down piece by piece. And it was mainly his style. So very important, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.